Hello, Jonathan.
Hi Ian,
How are you doing? You been up to the day?
Just came back from work, doing a survey with my drone.
You're drone?
Yes.
You fancy a coffee?
I do, thank you very much. Thank you.
So you're doing a survey with a drone? That's a far cry from where we started.
How did you do it back then?
Well, it was all peg bashing and theodolites.
Route 90 blues taking me home. Frigid hands slung over bones. Folks way back east had nothing to say. Just living their lives every hour, every day.
Hold it straight! All right. So what's involved in a drone survey?
It's simple as taking the drone in the air and taking pictures. anything happens to me, push this button.
Okay.
Start operation. PowerPoint recording.
Can you produce a map of the site?
Yes, a map, and much more. Look, I'll show you. "3D point clouds, which are a representation of the site made up of tens or hundreds of millions of points. Terrain and stationary objects can be mapped with up to 2 cm accuracy and a sub-centimetre point density. Both horizontal and vertical objects can be mapped. Site plans and traffic management plans. These are useful tools which we employ on our sites for planning, managing logistics, deciding laydown areas, access, etc. Topographical surveys. Spot levels, contours, terrain, man-made features can be easily extracted and plotted from the survey. Volumetric analysis. Stockpile, excavation and even structure volumes can be calculated. With the use of specialised software, cut and fill exercises can be performed to a design surface. "3D model generation can be employed when there is a requirement for precise 3D reconstruction of an object. Industrial inspection. When a remote or inaccessible structure needs to be inspected, close-up shots can be provided. Site progress. Timeline aerial pictures of the site showing progress over time, since pictures are true to scale, can be made to determine accurate quantities for reporting or billing without the need of going on site. Can also be employed as irrefutable proof that a certain progress was attained on a particular date. Even compared to new measurement equipment, for example total stations and GPS rovers, the drone has many advantages, just to name a few. You can survey a large area a lot quicker. For example, for a 30-minute flight at 85 metres altitude, you can cover an area of 250,000 metres squared, equivalent of 40 football pitches. Whilst by traditional methods, it would take a surveyor 30 hours to survey the same area on a 5-metre grid. Reliability of survey data is much higher with drone surveys. This is because your end result is a point cloud with sub-centimetre density, compared to 1 point every several metres with traditional methods. Drone surveys are a relatively cheap way of taking precise surveys, measurements and images. It can be used as an alternative to laser scanning, but to a fraction of the cost. The drone industry has seen a boom over the past 5 years, with survey-grade off-the-shelf systems becoming readily available to the hobbyist as well as the professional, and for moderate cost. It is expected drones will eventually become a commonplace in the surveying industry. Since this method does not require direct contact with the object, drones can be employed for such tasks with minimal or no disruption to live processes, and with far reduced risk to the health and safety of individuals. This ensures a much better reconstruction of the 3D model. Drone surveys can be successfully used where access is difficult or restricted. For example, busy sites, old industrial compounds, buildings or grounds where asbestos or other contaminants are present, or where the stability of structures is questionable. Live infrastructure such as roads, etc.
It's amazing how far we've came, and it's good to see we've got great potential for the future.
Cheers.